What's up? So I am done for the day. We got finished early today, so I am back in the dorms and I got a little extra time, so I figured I would do a video about something all y'all have been asking about, or a lot of people have been asking about for a while. So I graduated BMT April 5th, and before I left for BMT, I did a whole packing list video, and a lot of people were asking if I used all of it, or if they made me throw stuff out, or if they didn't let me use some of the stuff. So I've been promising a update video on that packing video for a while, but with being a 4N or being in 4N tech school, that's been kind of hard to do. But we can do that while I get unready. So, okay, so y'all seen the video. If you haven't, I'll link it at the top. The video of when, right before I left, where I showed y'all everything that I packed up. Yeah, I had so much stuff, like, there's no way. When I got there, I was like, I know it's gonna be like one or two other people that packed like I packed. Nope, I'm the only one who packed. I'm the only one who packed like that. I was like dragging that dang luggage, that duffel bag, off the bus. And what time did I get there? It's all like really a blur. It's all a blur. I don't even remember what time I got there, but I thought they was gonna get on that bus yelling. I thought they was like about to just cause hell. Tell me why that dang MTI got on that dang bus and was like, all right, y'all grab your stuff. Everybody looked around like, what? And we walked, like nearly tripping on over ourselves, getting our stuff, and we walked into the okay, so we walked damn near tripping over ourselves, taking our stuff into the building to get checked in, right? They gave us the box nasties. You'll see it when you get there. Frozen sandwich, frozen Oreo, everything frozen. I don't even know how you freeze Oreos, but that was hard. Okay, so I'm dragging my bag in there. Everybody else got little backpacks. They like real dainty. Like me, I'm hurting. And my duffel bag didn't have no cushion on it, on the strap part, so that thing digging through my arm. So do all that. It's nighttime. I don't really remember what time it was, but it's nighttime when we get there. It's quiet. You go into the auditorium, you sit down, eat your little box nasty if you want to, and then row by row they send you into the back to start getting your stuff. So you get your backpack, you get the mandatory items that goes in your backpack. You get your jacket, shower shoes, gloves. What else? Like body wash, deodorants and stuff like that. You get your locks and your keys and stuff like that. So you get all that, put in your backpack. You write your name and stuff, all types of stuff. It's dead ass quiet in there. The only people you hear talking are the permanent party people, and they ain't even yelling. You would think they was in there yelling. Nope, they in there talking as calmly as they know how. Okay, so we got it. We go back in there, and we're like, damn, is it done? Then sit there for a little while longer. You don't know what time it is. You just sitting there. So you sit there for a little while longer, and then they call my name. So they call my name, and it's a line of people sitting on the floor like crisscross applesauce outside the auditorium. And they told me, all right, go over there and sit down. So I went over there and sat down. God dang. Okay, so I sit down, and then I don't know how long I was sitting there. It felt like eternity. It felt like forever. So I sit down and wait, and then eventually the most badass MTI walked up and said, all right, y'all, let's go. I mean, when I tell you she had like some eyebrows that was like crispy, them things could cut through a steak, honey. But anyway, so she walked up and she was like, all right, let's go. She got to walking us down the damn street, and all she kept saying was my name. She said her name, and I think she said her name, I don't even know. Well, she kept saying our flight number, which was flight 274, our dormitory number 2 Bravo 1, and our squadron number, the 320th. So she kept saying, and we kept having to repeat it. We kept having to say, she would say, what's your flight number? We'll be like 274. What's your dormitory? 2 Bravo 1. What's your squadron number? 320th training squadron. We kept having to say it all the way there. And we like speed walking. Mind you, I get this big ass bag on me. I'm about to die. I got this big ass bag. I'm trying to keep up. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know how far we walking. I'm asking the Lord, please, to let it be Disneyland. I don't even know what Disneyland looked like. But I was like, Lord, please let it be Disneyland, because I heard Alcatraz was far. So we walking, we finally stop. At Disneyland. Lucky as fuck, right? So we get up there, we start walking up some steps. And I was like, Lord Jesus, don't let me go all the way up to the top. Thank you, Jesus. We was 2 Bravo 1. But I didn't put that together at first. So on the second floor, go in there, we put our bags down. That's it. No yelling, no nothing. She was like, all right, get y'all stuff, get in the shower. So me already knowing what's about to go down, I was like, all right, whatever. Tell me why one of my flight mates, and if she watching this video, she knows exactly who she is. She tried to take a shower with all her clothes on. Whatever. Anyway, that was like, that's something I never forget. Mine walked in there with all her clothes on, thought she was finna take a shower. Anyway, so the shower, big open space. I think we had like 22 shower heads or something like that. Big open space. You get in, do your thing, get out. Okay, so we do that, and then she's like, all right, go to bed. What? Ain't no, like, no yelling. No. Wait. I take it back. We ain't go to bed yet. She said meet her in the day room. So we all went in the day room. She explained everything. She let us know what was gonna be up with the next day, which was a long ass day, but that's another video by itself. Okay, she explained what was gonna go on the next day, and then she started divvying up a few jobs. And she was like asking people certain things. Anybody shy, this, and the other. Does anybody have an issue with speaking, like speaking in public and stuff like that? I knew what it was. So I was like, I prepared for this. I knew exactly what that meant. So you know what I did? I raised my hand, because I was like, if I go ahead and get this over with right now, this is my thought process. It's not the smart thought process, but this is my thought process. I was like, I was gonna be talking about this damn packing list, but hold on, you gotta hear this. Okay, so this is my thought process, right? My thought process was, if I go ahead and get this over with now, it'll be easier for me later, because guess what? I ain't practiced. I got my ass on YouTube, and I knew that if I knew what I was talking about, it'd be easy. Ain't nobody gonna yell at me. They're gonna be like, oh, okay. But I knew not to go up there like I knew everything. So I was like, I'm gonna act a little nervous. So if y'all ain't figured that out already, I volunteered for the child running job. Yeah, I volunteered for the child running job. That's a story all on its own. Just know I was up there shaking like a fucking stripper. That's what I get for volunteering for shit. Anyway. Okay, so everything then transpired the next day here. They made us put our bags on the top of our wall lockers. So we didn't even touch none of it. The next day we get back to the dormitory, and it was other MTIs in there too. And they were like, all right, dump your bags, hurry up. Shit getting real now. We woke up, did our thing for that day. It's the middle of the day, shit getting real now. They in there full on yelling. And guess what? Everybody had their backpack dumped down in like 2.3 seconds. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here still trying to get the bags outside the other bags that I stuffed inside the bags. Cause that was some dumb shit that I did. Okay, so they like, okay, put this, okay, they had us dump the stuff onto our beds, and they had us divide certain things onto parts of the bed. So by the foot of the bed, it was stuff that you were not allowed to have. So your cell phone, like stuff that needed to be locked up, basically. So that was at the foot of the bed, and that and like stuff that they had to throw away, like illegal stuff. So if you had like knives or alcohol, like dumb shit you weren't supposed to have. So they made you put that at the foot of the bed, and then everything else like in the middle, and then important paperwork, important stuff, like documents and stuff at the head of the bed. Y'all seen the video. So you know I had stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. But I prepared for this. Or so I thought. So I'm taking the stuff out. I'm like laying it all together. Tell me why my dumb ass trying to organize it while I'm taking it. I'm trying to organize it while I'm taking it out, right? So I had like 3 deodorants, and I'm like, I'm gonna put all these together. I'm gonna put all my stuff together. Everything gonna be all right, girl, or whoever watching. Anyway, big dude. I can't even remember his name. He came up and he was like, Trini, what do you think this is? And I was like, I'ma still take my stuff out because I don't know what else to do. He was like, Trini, do you get knife? This right here is the knife hand. You see it? This is the knife hand. Shit's real when this comes after you aggressively. Anyway, so he's like, look at me. So you're supposed to say your important statement, but I practiced for this. I knew what to do. I knew what to do. But ain't shit come out my mouth. I was just sitting there looking dumb, just looking stupid. Anyway, he was like, what are you on vacation? I don't even know. I don't even remember. He was like, he went in. But at the end of the day, I gotta get the shit out of my bag because you told me to. So I said what I had to say. He said what he had to say. He was like, hurry up. And he's like yelling. And I'm like, okay, relax. Get the shit out your bag. Just hurry up. So I get everything out of my bag or whatever. Here come my MTI. And they just looked at me, looked at the bed, she shook her head and walked off. And so they went through everything and they were like, all right, I think they gave us like maybe 2 or 3 minutes to get all the stuff in our drawer. How I'm supposed to do that? How I'm supposed to do that? So I was like, fuck it. Jesus, take the wheel. Look, I had these containers. Hold on, because I got them right here. So I had these containers. Like these came from home. So I had 2 of these containers, and then they give you a container when you get your backpack and stuff with your mandatory items and stuff in it. So I had these containers. I had like plastic bags. I had like all types of stuff, and I was trying to hurry up and put it in those containers so I can throw it in the drawer without it looking crazy. Guess who was the last person to put their stuff in their drawer? Me. It was me. Guess who got motivation? All of us, because of me. But whatever. It is what it is. Like, I prepared for this, okay? I knew this was coming. I was ready. Like, be mad. I got what I need. Okay. So I was the last one to put stuff in my drawer because I couldn't fit all of it in my drawer. So I was like, okay, the MTI came back around and I was like, I'll just throw it away. He went off on me again. Here we go again. He's like cocking it back. And when I saw him cock it back, I was like, sir, Trini Terrell reports his order. He was like, exactly. And I was like, whew, Lord Jesus. Say your report statement, people. Anyway, so I was like, do I have to throw all my stuff away because I can't fit it in the drawer? He was like, just put it back in the bag. just put it back in the bag. And I was like, okay. So I took out, okay, so I had my little, because I had a mini of everything, like a travel size of almost everything. So I left the travel size stuff out, and I left one full size item out, and I put all of the other extra items back into my bag. So I put all the other stuff back in my bag, and whatever was left in that bag, they locked up into the storage inside our dorms. So the trial or the travel size stuff I had on display. So I had my toothbrush, I still got the, look, I even still got the travel size toothpaste, but anyway. So I had the travel size toothpaste, the toothbrush, the travel size deodorant, all that was on display. And what I did was, before I left to BMT, I did like all types of crazy stuff. I would flick the toothbrush to make it look used, because you had to make it look used, because if it wasn't used, then it was a demerit, because it was an unused item and you're trying to get away with something. So I flicked the toothbrush to make it look used. I rubbed the deodorant across my leg a few times so give it like the little the rub marks on it, but I made sure everything was clean. I squeezed some of the toothpaste out, all types of stuff, but I still made sure everything was clean. And I never touched none of it. Never. Like, I never touched any of it. So I always passed my door inspections. And then in these drawers right here, I kept everything that I used. So I think it's still in here. So this drawer, it had deodorant, hair gel, lotion, razor, all that. So everything that I used was in this one. So if y'all don't know already, the only part, your whole drawer can be inspected, but the part that gets demerits and stuff, or the part that they're mainly worried about, is the part that's supposed to be on display, which is on that white towel. Everything behind your razor is just for extra stuff. That's your personal space. But that does not mean that it cannot be inspected. They can go through whatever they want. So if they happen to see a razor in the cut in the back and it's full of hair, they can demerit it if they want to. 9 times out of 10, they won't, unless they got something to look for. Or unless you get caught on trying to get over the system. But that's another story. Okay, so all of my stuff that I use now, I still kept it fairly clean. Like, I wasn't having like unpicked hairs on my deodorant or nothing like that and throwing it in there. But that was just, I left all the stuff that I used in those boxes. But I had everything I needed. I had my face wash, which some girls, like, their faces was breaking out because they had to switch to whatever was at the BX. I had the deodorant that I used all the time, because I know when I went to BX one time, they didn't even have the deodorant, like just the regular, because I just used regular Suave deodorant. I think they had like Secret and Dove and stuff like that, which I don't normally use. And you don't really want to switch up your products when you get out there. So face wash, they didn't have like certain body washes, lotions, hair gels. Y'all know I had a big thing about my hair. But so the BX is nice. They got a lot of stuff, but they don't always have everything that you need. So me overpacking, I had everything I need and some. I had enough stuff to make it all the way through BMT, and I still got stuff from that I packed before BMT here with me at tech school. And I started BMT in February. It is now almost August. Okay, so I had everything I needed. One thing I will say is I wish that I would have brought like different razors. I wish I would have brought different razors, like the kind, because one of my flightmates brought like the kind of razors that you could take the head off of. And so what she would do is she would switch the head out. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, so I took, hold on. So I took this duffel bag right here, full of stuff, and it does have a logo on it. They did not care about any of that. I know a lot of people made a big deal about, oh, it's got to be a black bag, but one of the girls like literally had a pink backpack when she came in, so that don't even matter. I took 18 pair of underwear, and I took 18 pair of underwear and 12 sports bras. I didn't take any regular bras because I knew I probably wouldn't wear them. But I took 18 pair of black underwear, and I took 12 sports bras. Now my underwear I bought from Amazon. I brought my underwear from Amazon Basics. They were just regular black underwear. And my sports bras I got from Victoria's Secret, and they were the they had the black band black sports bra, but it was like a different sports bra. It didn't look like, it was different, so I would know it was mine. But the underwear I got Amazon Basics because, like, how often would somebody else have Amazon Basic underwear? So I'm glad that I took extra underwear, because I left with 18 pair of underwear. I came here to tech school with about 15. Now that ain't a lot, but some girls had to go buy more underwear halfway through BMT because the underwear fairy was coming and snatching them up or something like that. My sports bras, I knew they was mine, so I ain't had no issue with it. But sometimes stuff does come up missing. I don't know how, but it does. So I'm glad that I took extra underwear. I didn't need all those clothes, so I ended up taking socks. I ended up taking like an extra pair of pants. I ended up taking 3 shirts. I never wore any of the shirts because I had my uniform the next day. So I ended up just putting back on what I had on the day before, and everything else just stayed in my bag. And the next day, the next morning, I had my uniform on. What I will suggest you get are some boot inserts or some shoe inserts, because you're gonna need them. And what else? Oh, take your own pair of tennis shoes, because they're issuing, I don't even know if it's a brand to them, but they like some really thick, it look like somebody, grandpa will wear these shoes for a running shoe. A lot of people didn't like them. A lot of people, it was hurting a lot of people's feet. Some people do like them, so it just depends. But just to be on the safe side, take a pair of shoes that you already broke in, that you don't have an issue with wearing. And I'm glad I took mine. Hold on, let me find my last shoe. So this is my shoe. I know it's dirty, but this is my shoe. The track turns them red, but so don't. Some people went with like $200 shoes, like Vapor Max and stuff like that. That's foolish, because they're gonna get messed up. Because you out there, it's wet outside. They don't care. Your shoe gonna get messed up. So you see my shoe, it ain't even nowhere near white no more. But I got this shoe, and I got this shoe on sale. I think it was like $50 something. But this shoe, it's got the reflective stuff on it, and it didn't have shoestrings. So when you get to BMT, you'll see how important shoestrings. Well, it has shoestrings, but it's not tieable shoestrings. But you'll see how important your shoestrings are when you get to BMT. So I didn't have to worry about these for inspection, because you see they don't have laces to tie. So I literally just took them off, and that was it. But they were comfortable enough for me to run in, and they were lightweight and breathable. And the other good thing about these are they are water resistant, or are waterproof, water repellent. So when everybody else was coming in squishing because it started raining during PT and their socks was wet, or if you on latrine duty and somebody done splashed the mop water all over your feet, I ain't had no issue with these. Let me see, what else? I needed, okay, so me having my texture hair, I needed every hair product that I took. And I know it probably looked like I had a lot, but I needed every hair product that I took, because they did not have not one item that I used for my hair at the BX. So that worked out in my favor. Now, I will say in the beginning, yeah, so I will say in the beginning I did regret bringing all this stuff, because I was like, it was just the shock and awe part of BMT. You'll figure it out. But I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I did this to myself. Everybody told me not to do it, and I did it anyway. But after the whole shock and awe part, I was good, because everybody else was running back to the BX or begging to go for a BX run to get something. And all I had to do was ask to go into storage to get a refill on my shampoo, or get a refill on my soap, or get another stick of deodorant. So that was beneficial to me. And when I went shopping, I got all my stuff on sale, so I wasn't paying. Now the BX is super expensive, so it's not no, not super expensive, it's super affordable, so it's not expensive. So that's a good thing about it, but I wasn't having to like try and stretch the rest of my soap out through the rest of the week just to hope on Friday that they let us go to the BX or anything like that. Now the good thing about it is, if you out, all you gotta do is ask. They won't let you go without necessities. So if you run out of shampoo, or if you run out of soap or deodorant, you go to your MTL and say, hey, I ran out, I need to go get more. They have to give you a BX run. Now you're gonna catch shit for it, but they gotta give you a bigger BX run. But other than that, I don't regret it. I'm glad I took everything that I took. If I had to do it, I would definitely do it all over again. I started, like I said, I started BMT February 5th. Is now almost August. August is like next week. So it's almost August, and I still have the stuff that I need. So I still got, now I have had to go to the store a few times, but I had more than enough to make it through. Now I probably could have cut down a little bit, but like I said, I'm still glad that I didn't, because I had everything I needed. If y'all have any questions or want more specifics, let me know in the comments down below. All right, guys, real quick, I forgot something. So when I was reviewing the video, I realized I didn't mention some things that I wish I would have brought. And I brought everything that I needed for myself, but there are a few things you can bring to BMT that'll help make it easier for you while you're there. Because when you're at BMT, you have to do daily details. So I worked in the latrine, so that's probably one of the hardest things to keep clean. So if you assign to the latrine, listen. Okay, so baby oil is your friend in the latrine. So baby oil helps to get the fingerprints and the smudges off of the stainless steel in the bathroom. So baby oil. And when you go to the BX to make a BX run, it's hardly ever any in there, because everybody knows it's used for the stainless steel in the dormitory. So the water fountains, any bars or anything that's got stainless steel on it, bathrooms, the sinks, everything, baby oil, but not that much. You only need a little bit, but you can get like one of those little travel sizes, and it should be more than enough to make it through BMT. But you may need, maybe I would just be on the safe side, get two. Okay, that, and also microfiber cloths. Now, I'm probably the only person you'll hear say that, but you have to keep the mirrors spotless, and the only way to do that is microfiber cloths. Now you can get creative. You can use the mesh bags that you use for your laundry, but it still leaves a little bit of like lint and stuff behind, or residue behind, and paper towels are a no-go. So microfiber cloths, you can get it for like $1 at the Dollar Tree. Take that with you. And when you're done, when you graduate, hit me up and thank me for it later. So that, and also lint rollers. So lint rollers, you can get those easily at the BX, but you're gonna go through a lot of them. So make sure you're pitching in to make sure that everybody putting into the lint roller funds, because lint rollers help get hair off the ground. It helps get lint up. It helps keep your wall locker dust free. So lint rollers. And if they don't have any lint rollers, one time or a few times, we got a roll of duct tape. Duct tape works even better because it's stronger and you don't have to go through as much. Now it costs a little bit more money, but you got enough to make it through, because you gotta dust the red carpet, and that thing gets dirty. And also, when you don't, like, before you while y'all are in the dormitory, it's little tricks you can do. So while you're in the dormitory, fold the red carpet up so ain't nobody walking on it, because if ain't nobody walking on it, it can't get dirty. There you go. All right, guys, if y'all have any tips and tricks, let me know. Or if there was something that I packed that you noticed that you got questions about, leave it in the comments down below. I will be having more free time here coming up soon. So if y'all have any questions or any videos that you want me to post, please put it down in the comments down below. Like and subscribe. I'm so retarded. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Bye.